Otero County Electric Co-op barbecue, no, hamburgers and hot dogs. And boy, was it good.
Oh, they do a pretty good job. I don't have any complaints about it. Where we used to live, electric co-op.
Well, that's an interesting decoration.
Excuse us.
Oh, you're not in the way.
I need to drink that. So now we got something. Oh, maybe an ice sculpture. Oh, an ice sculpture would be nice.
Oh boy. Full as a tick from hamburgers. This is a Friday, late September, and the temperature is how Cloudcroft used to be in the height of summer. I'm in short sleeves. I'd say it's 70 degrees, 72 degrees in the sun. Perfect weather. Look what they're doing to the Allsups. They are tearing it down. Completely tearing it down. They're going to put in a bigger one. The weather couldn't be more perfect. Late September. I think today's the 22nd. Not sure. But people coming up. Coming down a back road here in Cloudcroft, the village. This is the village proper. It's worth it to get up here this weekend, if you can. The leaves are just barely starting to change. It's not fall colors yet. They're just barely starting to change. Not fall colors yet. I think that won't be till October, but I'll let y'all know. But we're having splendid weather. Absolutely splendid. Pizza and beer place here. They make their own beer and it's good. Up there, if you're interested in living here and you want a big place, of course it's deceptive when you see cabins of this size, because a lot of times, well, sometimes the downstairs are used, but sometimes it's just closed off and that's where the water tanks are. Let's take a look. Skywater, I don't know. Rainmaker Loop is the name of the street we're on now. Rainmaker Loop. But they make these cabins so that they collect their own rainwater, is my understanding. And the water tanks are placed inside in the downstairs part. But I remember when they started this little neighborhood. It's in Cloudcroft Village. This is in the village limits. Anyone looking for, like, you want a new place, there's lots of lots here. Of course, I'm not a real estate agent. I have nothing to do with this place. Just that they have a lot of lots. You can buy a lot and then have your place built. Yeah, there's the gutters. They have those gutter systems blending in pretty nicely. I see the gutter system there. The gutters, but you don't see the water tanks. The water tanks are I think in the downstairs. This place is being built. Water is a problem up here in the mountains. Oh, you can see a little view of Cloudcroft there. Water is a definite problem in the mountains, and the way to go, in my opinion, is rainwater collection. Even if you're on some sort of neighborhood water association thing, I mean, let's get realistic. That's not a long-term solution. To me, the long-term solution is to tend to your own water. And Cloudcroft gets plenty of rain. I think we're the wettest area in New Mexico. If we aren't the place that has the most rain, then we have the second most rain. We're either the first or the second. Yeah, I think there's their rain gutters. I wouldn't have a black roof. Yeah, and see how that goes in? The rain gutter is going in there on the side, and they have a leaf filter, and now it's going to go down to the tank that's down in the downstairs. I would not put a black roof on. I guess some people, that's what they want. Yeah, there's another leaf gutter system, and I see it's going inside. So it's not like you're going to see the water tanks all hanging around on the outside. You're not going to see that. See, and here's cabin over here. Anyway, all of it is rainwater collection. See, here's another one, but they all collect their own rainwater. I like that. It's a way to go. And they obviously, that cabin, now that's a one in construction. Look at that. Rainmaker Loop. Cloudcroft, New Mexico, 9,000 feet up. Really, 8,750 something. Now we're on someplace called Victoria Avenue. I'm not familiar with this. Here's another slanted roof. I think a roof that's just a sloping roof like that is a brilliant idea. You slope it toward where the sun is, and then all your snow will melt off in the winter very easily. Create more rain. I like the shape of that place. And they've got, yeah, their tank is inside. So that's the neat thing about that neighborhood. All the tanks are out of sight. You don't have to worry about somebody's underground plumbing. You know, most of the water systems up here are so old, you're always going to have leaks. There'll be leaks, and with leaks come contamination, and it's very easy to collect rainwater and use it. Very easy. And then you don't have to worry about anybody else's plumbing, just your own. And you don't have to get involved in any kind of, boy, I refuse to get involved in any kind of organization where there's people who are, you know, moaning and complaining and being silly about things. Who wants to be around that? Tend to your own stuff. Let's keep driving. Let's see. Can I hold this thing and drive? This is going to be a sharp turn. And will I make it, or I'm not going to risk it. I am going to back it up. The leaves are just barely turning light green, see? A bare light green. That's a cute cabin. Oh, and now we're back to this beer joint. Now, isn't that interesting? That was just a little loop. And that was the neighborhood we just drove through. They don't seem to have many homes yet. I think they've got a lot of empty lots. Lots. Whee! Here we come down the hill. They have finally opened up this hotel. Grand Cloudcroft Hotel. It's across the street. They've opened it. I have to go in there and look around. That gives a little bit more hotel spaces. Fire department there, now that's volunteer. Because I've heard of people who have moved up here and then are shocked because of the way things work. You need to know that fire department is all volunteer. And because when there's something that happens, of course that's the same thing with EMS. EMS is all volunteer. The only thing that's paid is the police. I think there are 3 policemen. Of course, I remember years and years and years where we had no policemen. Just the sheriff. Look, see the horse? Church. The only reason I came into Cloudcroft was to join a friend who wanted to go eat at the Otero County Electric Co-op hamburger and hot dog place. They're doing hamburgers and hot dogs for free today, and drinks, chips and cookies. I didn't get a cookie. Oh well, I don't need a cookie.